Hello guys, I watched the Apple event 2024 on YouTube and here are my takeaways from the event. As usual, Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, introduces the Apple products of 2024 which are Apple Watch, AirPods and iPhones. This time Apple Watch Series 10 has the largest display on an Apple Watch ever, having OLED display which is now 40% brighter for better reading. It comes in jet black, rose and purple made of aluminum alloy for better durability. It is also the thinnest Apple Watch ever for better comfort and fastest charging Apple Watch ever. We also have the sleek titanium Apple Watches which is carbon neutral. Don't forget its intelligence with new machine learning capabilities which aids in healthcare by monitoring vital parameters. The Apple Watch also detects sleep apnea, which means less work for diagnosis for healthcare workers, but more work in managing them, as numbers of sleep apnea diagnoses will rise. You can use the watch for deep sea diving and also guide you in aquatic adventures. And lastly, the cost. Apple Watch Ultra provides the similar features and more, especially for sports and trekking, and it is carbon neutral, filled with titanium including the buckle. Next is the AirPods 4. It is labeled as the most comfortable AirPods ever with its finest geometry, and we have the USB-C in charging port. We have noise cancellation in AirPods Pro. They do have adaptive mode where one can have the sound quality same when switching from one environment to another, including conversation, and it is carbon neutral. And lastly, the cost. AirPods Max is the ultimate for personal listening, but the only update is the beautiful colors which has again the USB-C. And lastly, the cost. The AirPods Pro will prevent, detect and aid in hearing loss, making it a medical marvel, but it is not yet approved by the FDA. The iPhones with Apple Intelligence has become more useful for humans. We have the same lineup this year also with base model iPhone 16, iPhone 16 Plus and the Pro models 16 Pro and 16 Pro Max. The new thing is the color and the customizable action button and camera control, which would be cool for photographers. The greatest jump for base models would be from A16 chip to A18. Somebody give him water.
Drive the performance of Apple Intelligence. A18 is built using second generation 3 nanometer technology.
The chip is faster than its predecessors with focus on Apple Intelligence, which is again carbon neutral. The Apple Intelligence has better security, let you express yourself well, relive memories, and new and improved Siri. We have the visual intelligence which is similar to Circle to Search in Android. The base model has the ultra-wide camera with larger aperture and bigger pixels and macro photography. The arrangement of the lenses in the new model serves the purpose to capture spatial photography. It has 30% higher performance in gaming and has a bigger battery this time. They didn't mention the refresh rate for obvious reasons. And lastly, the cost. The Pro Max has the largest iPhone display ever with the thinnest borders. And they do mention the refresh rates on the Pro models. It has a grade 5 titanium which is carbon neutral. The Pro models have the 48 megapixel fusion and ultra wide camera with addition of 5x telephoto. Video is always best in iPhones and this time it is 4K in 120 frames per second. It has 4 studio mics for recording, which makes it great for vocal and acoustic recordings. Audio Mix feature uses intelligence for proper recording when recording a video. And lastly, the cost.